Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike from FormAWin. I'm here to help you guys get your first engineering job. Today we're talking about the FormAWin mindset. We might have multiple revisions of this video covering different things, but right now I got some key 4 topics I want to go over. Let's get into it. Alright guys, as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, let me know if you need help with anything. My number is 305-923-8724. Again, 305-923-8724. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. So this is the FormAWin mindset. These are just some mindset things that I applied, some things that were innate in me that I was taught, but also some things that I intentionally applied, right? So we have number 1 here, every job I loved. I loved every single job that I ever had. I mean, there were just so many good things about jobs, and you can go look at my LinkedIn for different experiences, not just engineering related, right? So the reason I put this here is because a lot of people might only look for jobs and only really dig into negatives versus focusing on the positives of the job. Whereas the main thing that I try to do, and I mean, listen, I'm human, I struggle with this too, but the main thing that I try to do is look at the positives, right? Because the big thing here that I noticed with a lot of my students, a lot of my clients, and other people that I've worked with, you know, I see that their goals and their vision, maybe they can't be fit within the company, right? Where if you start looking to see what your goals and visions are and remain true to your purpose, you can then take the company's visions, the company's goals, or wherever it is that you work and align it so that way you can really maximize the opportunity and maximize the most out of life. Because this might be really apparent in restaurants or part-time jobs or different things like that, right? Because that's not our ultimate goal in life, unless it is and you want to work in the food industry or whatever it is, right? But our ultimate goal might not be to work in that specific part-time job, but if you look at that as a stepping stone and really utilize that in all areas by networking, maximizing productivity, learning new skills, learning discipline, applying new things, and I mean, obviously you're still making money, but besides all that, right? If you align your purpose, your goals, your visions into the company and make them one, that's going to really help you love every single job. That's why I've loved every single job. I've loved talking with people, I love being around people, I love making everyone happy, I love working hard, and that's what you need to adopt because that's going to make it easier to get an engineering job, especially because if you're able to adopt that mentality and apply it, then people just perceive that or read that off of you, right? So that's going to be the big thing here. Number 2 is going to be a desk job. I once heard someone quit engineering because they didn't want to work a desk job for their entire lives, right? Now, I get it. But this kind of goes back to number 1 with aligning your purpose, goals, and vision, right? Because on the contrary to a desk job, I mean, every job you have, there's going to be negatives. There's going to be pros and cons, right? So if it's sitting at a desk and you don't want to do that, right? All engineering doesn't involve sitting at a desk, right? So there's other things you can do. So I wouldn't look at one thing and eliminate that because of one misconception you may have, right? That person just eliminated engineering out of their entire career. They dropped out, they stopped, they did, and they eliminated because of that one misconception, right? Whereas if they looked into it a little bit more, maybe they would have went down a different path, they would have been a little bit more successful, or they would have made some dreams come true, right? That's where you need to really look at your dreams, focus, and purpose, and if you don't have a clear mind on that, just pick something, stick to it, get through it instead of going back and forth between multiple things, right? Sometimes that can be misconstrued as, you know, trying to find your passion or whatever this and that is, but at the same time, if you're looking for something you're super passionate about, and then, I mean, if you were to drive a sports car every single day, I mean, that's great, but then after a week, it would just be like a normal car, right? Because it's super cool, right, on the first one, but now that's your car and it's normalized in your life, it just becomes something that's normal. So same thing here, right? If you're just eliminating something, it's just not going to work out. So those are just the first 2 points. We got number 3 here, which is brain filter. All these are related, right? But now this one is going to be brain filtering. If you need to put a filter on your brain and figure out how you read things. If you go to an interview and all you hear is negative, then you perceive that as negative, and then what comes out of your mouth is negative, you're not going to get the job. Whereas if you start perceiving everything as positive, no matter even if it's negative, then everything that gets in your brain and outputted is going to be positive, right? I mean, that kind of ties into everything that we're talking about here. If you have a different brain filter and are able to apply that's going to just transfer in everywhere in your life, whether that's a date, whether that's an interview, whether that's working, or whatever it is, right? You need to start applying that brain filter. Maybe, you know, you perceive things in a bad way or only try to look at what's good in it for you, or just something negative, and you need to get out of that mindset. That's going to really help you guys elevate and land your first position. Number 4 here is drama. This is a big thing too. Again, all these are related. This is just a mindset thing. Number 4 is drama. Are you someone who talks drama, complains, brings that to your life by talking about it, and gossips? Or are you someone who doesn't do that, right? Now, there's two things here. Drama, I mean, especially for me with work, school, I was always the person that drama never got attracted to. People used to not talk to me about drama because I just didn't like it. I just didn't want to have any part of it. I mean, there's no point in complaining all day, talking drama, right? So that's negative, and that's bringing your life down, right? You know, just like people that are on social media that do those little hate comments and stuff, right? I mean, the fact that you have to wake up and then go put hate comments and stuff like that, I mean, like, that's not putting into your life, right? Because you're tearing people down instead of building them up. So same thing here. If all you talk about all day is drama, you look forward to that, and that's like the highlight of your day, you need to fix that. So these are some mindset things. Go FormAWin. Let me know if you guys need anything. Hopefully you found this helpful. This is a super quick video, but super important. If you guys can apply this, let me know if you change your life. I'll see you guys later.